I agree, but speaking of PM, we're going to have a Titan of PM about to be on stage. It's Sethlon versus WTBlake. Oh, sorry. FXDFW Sethlon, because he's sponsored now. Congratulations to Sethlon.
Congratulations.
On that inking that sponsorship deal. Oh, that's some sweet, sweet stuff. Sweet, sweet stuff. They clearly gave him a shirt as well. Look at the man. Look at the man with those new threads.
Nice.
That's some new threads right there.
Up your thread count.
On that IKEA thread count. Let's get into this match.
All right, so I like what so from for y'all that know Sethlon from his PM prowess, you'll see him opting for Fox in this game. The reason why he opts for it is as opposed to one of these sword fighting characters, he doesn't want to deal with the struggle of learning the character, forgetting some stuff, relearning all this other stuff. So he said, I'm tweaking a whole new character altogether, and is playing him fantastically.
And something that we noticed last week is just Sethlon, even though he doesn't play the flashiest Fox, it's so efficient. He's just so good at getting those hits in when they count. There he got that charged forward smash just because he knew how WTBlake was gonna read. Was going to roll, and that's just a mark of just a really solid player.
For sure.
Ooh, I'm loving those set of back airs, just piling on that percentage. WTBlake is definitely having a tough time closing out this stock. Something also worth noting is that Sethlon is opting for the burn tag. That's the tag that he uses whenever he plays PM as well. Oh! Tries to waveland back on stage, unfortunately, SDs.
No.
But a string of up airs closes out that stock so quickly. WTBlake is down an entire stock. Can he bring this back? All he needs is a couple of shine spikes. Sethlon is not going to make it easy.
No, absolutely not. But, WTBlake is a Fox player primarily. This is his go-to. So it's to be. We will hopefully see some optimization going forward. It's a question of what reads are going to lead up to this next stock.
And we're seeing Sethlon doing a good job of really adapting to the way that WTBlake plays. You're seeing how he's able to react to some of the roles really consistently. WTBlake, on the other hand, seems to be playing a little bit on autopilot. He's not necessarily employing a lot of mix-ups. He's not really changing up his game enough. If he can make those kinds of tweaks, he can bring this game back. But Sethlon is not going to make it easy with that shine.
Yes, he made up for the misplaced one earlier and did an excellent job placing that one there. Good stuff. Back air. Coming back onto the stage.
Oh, WTBlake right now just needs to close out this stock. Sethlon with another potential SD.
Oh!
WTBlake had an edge guard opportunity there, but flubs that as well. You can tell to some extent, he just seems a little bit off. We've seen him play a couple times. He's not necessarily playing his best right now.
No, absolutely not. But WTBlake doing a good job closing out his stocks and taking advantage of this fact with a well-placed forward smash.
Ooh, already trying to get an offensive start. It lands 2 up smashes, but Sethlon answering back puts him in a bad position. Shine spike overexerts himself, and another SD from Sethlon.
I would have liked to see a small adjustment there, which would be just grab onto the stage first and then just go neutral as opposed to holding away from the stage whenever he's doing his back airs. But he can make these adjustments, small little things. He's making the transition.
Great up tilt there. WTBlake, is he going to bring this back? Sethlon did have those uncharacteristic SDs, and he's down for the first time in this set. Ooh,
oh, misses the follow-up. Good stuff. Good jab reset.
Such a close game right now. They're both playing really patiently.
That's exactly the right thing. That's
into up smash.
Right.
Unfortunate there. Clips him with that up tilt.
Yes.
I saw WTBlake starting to make that comeback. But unfortunately, he's not able to close that out.
No.
Let's see if he can make, like we said before, one thing Sethlon is really good at because of just how well he knows the game and how well he understands some of the psychology behind fighting games. Like you said, you were talking to him earlier. You talked a lot about the psychology behind games like Marvel vs. Capcom and how it kind of applies to Smash. He understands that it's not necessarily always about playing the character. It's about playing the opponent.
Yes.
Sethlon's doing such a good job here, really just using those fundamentals and just playing the opponent. WTBlake, on the other hand, we've seen that he has some solid tech skill.
Fantastic.
It's just a matter of just playing the game on his own terms. He hasn't found his rhythm yet. He's struggling to adapt against Sethlon. If he can make the right adjustments, we can see a different game.
Absolutely. So it's a question. So at this point, we're back. We like using, as a Fox player, we like using these platforms for some of these interesting setups that we can do and baiting. Oh, good Phantasm back at neutral. Using those lasers, back airs. Oh, no follow-up.
Oh, gangsta laser.
A little bit late. Whiff jump neutral. Coming back onto the platform, found the back air. Another back air? No. Up smash. Excellent choice.
Strange angle there, though. Sends WTBlake forward instead of up.
Yeah, it's because he caught the tip at a weird angle. You can punish, like sometimes if you see people who miss the sweet spot and they come up at that weird angle diagonally onto the stage, you can time and place an up smash and finish stocks that way pretty easily as well.
Interesting. Ooh, right now, WTBlake is just really struggling to get an offensive going. It's and part of it has to do with like how high of a percent there is. 100%, it is difficult to really start some combos, and also the mentality changes. WTBlake right now is opting for a lot of kind of unsafe approaches. You're seeing him doing a lot of smash attacks, and against a player like Sethlon, you cannot do that. As you can see, all he's doing is just running back and forth and just doing a quick dash attack because that's all he needs to do.
Yeah,
that's all he needs to do whenever he knows what his opponent's going to do next.
Back air?
Ooh, but Sethlon with some great DI. Is it enough to bring it back? No, opts to just get that single laser instead.
So we have 3 stocks apiece, but we have 74% on WTBlake. Slight advantage, but consider that these characters are spacing, so you have a lot of damage potential right there. Very easily can be racked up. It's just a question of making a series of good reads.
And right now, both players opting to take control of center stage. Sethlon putting WTBlake off stage, closes it out.
Let's go.
With a
Good
back air. He's so consistent with that. He's so consistent with that.
I like the movement that I'm seeing here. Good bait. Saw the drill coming. Didn't want any part of it.
Oh yes, the movement is definitely buttery smooth on Sethlon's part. He's not doing necessarily super fancy stuff, but it just comes down to the way that Sethlon practices the game when he's alone. One of the things that he says to focus on is just your movement. Just don't worry about necessarily about playing computers all day because they'll get into bad habits then. But if you focus on your movement, that's a great way to train. But another SD from Sethlon.
No, not good. He's been having rough stuff so far.
Yeah, but that's part of the Sethlon package. You play amazing, but you have to give one of your lives to the Smash Gods.
Yes. Oh, here we go. Approach. Good neutral. Good.
Wow.
I like that. He actually jumped.
Hop?
Yeah, that was a good idea because you can either hop or you can't low profile there. It was too low to the ground, so you had to either shield or hop. I think it was a good choice because at least you keep the mobility with that as opposed to hit stun.
Both players right now. And again, it's just a battle for center stage right now. They know that if they go to the edges too much, especially as a player like Sethlon, you're just going to get shine spiked, and you don't want that to happen.
No. You want to, at this point, if you're just trying to rack up damage, just opt for the center of the stage if you really want that. But if you feel that Gimp, if you feel the momentum's with you, sure, it's okay. Throw him off the side. Let him, and, try your luck, so to speak.
Oh, a series of jabs into a grab. Quickly following that up into a back air. Another back air closes out that stock.
Hey.
Sethlon takes that convincingly 2-0 over WTBlake.
Yes. Now this just goes to show, folks, that regardless of your background, you can come from Street Fighter, you can come from Marvel, you can come from KOF.
You can come from playing